There is a legend uh, from Maximo Ramos's work where the Bakunao is a fish. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
reimagined it and it's like sharks are fish. So it's a shark that is bullied by the other moon eaters.
So mayroong hindi lang isa yung Bakunawa sa'yo dito,
Yeah.
dito sa ano na to.
Yeah. You have Raho from Tagalog areas, which is a giant, like a human-sized giant. Think Attack on Titan. That he wants to overtake the moon because the moon told the gods that Raho stole the elixir of immortality
Wow.
from them.
Wow. That's quite a story. And then
The moon snitched. The gods took back the elixir, and ever since then, Raho the giant tries to take the moon as revenge.
what was the elixir?
It's of immortality.
Parang liquid?
Yeah. It's
Okay, I see.
a liquid, and then there are some other like there's another Tagalog myth about Laho. Laho is a serpent din. Because the idea of a dragon Bakunawa was first put forward in 1913 by Fernando Buiser is his last name. So it was in 1913 that the modern Bakunawa was found. But the moon eater myths stretch back to times when Hindu-Buddhist ideas were proliferating. So you had Rahu Kedu, which is the severed head of a god that tries to get revenge on the moon because the moon is the one, like in the Rahu myth, the moon snitched on them because they saw that something wrong had happened. So
Snitched about what?
the elixir of immortality.
I see.
I think it's called the Amrita.
This is in the Indian...
Hindu myth.
Hindu, okay.
But when it came to the Philippines, the kind of creature the Bakunawa was differentiated. So in Mindanao, especially because that's where a lot of it proliferated, you have the Tamba Nocano, which is a giant crab who is said to be the child of the sun and moon. And the crab hates his mother, the moon, so he tries to... mommy issues. There's the Minokawa, which is a giant bird. Its feathers are sharp as swords. You have the Tamba Nakawa, which is either a giant scorpion or tarantula from the Bagobos. Sometimes the term Bakunawa is applied to this. So I read a thesis from the 1950s. Their Bakunawa is the Minokawa. Like they call the Minokawa Bakunawa. Going back to like the Tagbanwa in Palawan, they have a centipede as the Bakunawa.
Wow.
And sorry, I'm trying to remember. Demetrius Encyclopedia of Philippine Folk Belief and Customs. In Surigao, there's something called a Badina Mamang, which just means giant animal, but it's another type of moon eater. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What animal kaya yun?
It doesn't say. So
okay.
I'm like, yay, artistic freedom.
Nga, no? Parang maybe a mammal naman, no?
Yeah. It's actually interesting because I talked to the zooarchaeologist, right? And apparently there is evidence of megafauna that lived in the Philippines.
Oo nga, no?
So rhinoceros, elephants. There was a tiger bone found in Palawan.
Wow. Sa bagay, no? Para kasi I saw this maybe this parang imaginary line daw sa mga reels, 'di ba? Parang there's this imaginary line
That species don't cross.
The species don't cross. I forget the name, 'di ba? It's just interesting.
Yeah.
So
like my favorite moon eater myth actually comes from the Tibolis in Lake Cebu.
Which one?
It's called the story of Sowu. Sowu just means python, so it's a giant snake. apparently the moon has a caretaker called Ngabal.
Wow.
The way it was explained to me was that it's a dwarf, but not like the duende dwarf. I took it to mean an enchanted creature. So when Ngapal is out of the moon, like he goes around the cosmos doing stuff, the Sowu strikes and tries to eat the moon. And you know how like they make noise, they clown gongs and that. They do that to call back Ngapal, not to scare Sowu. Because usually the myths are like, the Bakunawa is scared away by loud noises.
Oo nga di ba?
Yeah.
Parang yun ang parang parang ang badass ng Bakunawa pero takot siya sa tunog.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang
So like Ngapal has a kafilan or a kampilan, and he uses that to fight the Sowu.
Wow.
So I'm like, there's an active being that really tries to save the moon. Because in the Bakunawa myth from Cebu, Bathala, which is weird because Bathala is supposed to be Tagalog, plants a bamboo tree in the moon. And that's like, as long as the bamboo tree is there, Bakunawa can never eat the moon fully.
Wow. So merong kawayan na tinanim si Bathala sa moon.
Yes.
Bakit? Siguro na siya na nasasaktan siya pag kinain niya dahil sa bamboo. Maybe. Pero actually that is noong nalaman ko yung tungkol sa Bakunawa, kaya favorite ko talaga yung Bakunawa eh. Parang wow, meron palang ganito, 'di ba? Ang astig nung mythology na yun eh. Yung sa atin kasi, well, we have the pantheon nung mga Bathala,
we have multiple pantheons,
diba?
actually.
Diba? So, well, astig naman yun, diba? Pero yung dragon, diba? Na parang moon eater, diba? Parang kakasahan niya si yung world serpent ng mga Vikings eh.
Yeah,
diba?
the Yorgumander.
Diba? So, I was really happy, and I think it's only in the past decade that Bakunawa parang were featured in
popular culture.
In pop culture.
Yeah.
Parang kasi nung bata ako hindi ko nakita yan eh. Hindi yan wala yan sa Shake, Rattle and Roll, at least to my knowledge, 'di ba? Baka meron pero hindi ko lang alam. Ang nakita kong gumawa niyan yung sa sa Amaya. I don't know if you watched that show sa GMA. I think gusto ko yun eh. One of the local teleseries that I watched starring Marian Rivera. It was pre-colonial Filipinos, and they showed a lot of cultures, yung kung paano sila I don't know how accurate it was, diba? But at least they showed some pre-colonial cultures, like how they try yung mga kriminal, ganyan, at saka yung mga enchantments nila, at saka yung mga sa costumes pa lang, ganda ng mga costumes nila eh. So may yung mga babaylan, mga ganyan, and yung mga dato, how they trade with other cultures. So it was educational very educational for me and inspiring.
Yeah. So yeah, because like a lot of people ask me why it's not more popular, and I'm like, where are you looking? Like Comic-Con, everyone uses folklore for their comics or their stories. There's a book, Songs of the Mango Tree, that just came out, which is short stories about myths in the Philippines. So whenever people are calling me like, oh, the myths are dying out, nobody's really sharing them, and it's like,
used na nga sa mga comics eh. 'Di ba? Parang
may stereotypes na that people fall into.
Well, hindi naman I'm not saying it's bad, 'di ba? Parang if you can make more comics, then go ahead. If that's what inspires you, 'di ba? Wala kang magagawa eh. You just need to be to have your own take on mythology, 'di ba? Pero madami nang gumagawa.
Yeah.
Yun lang ang sinasabi ko.
So many. I mean, I'm happy. Like, I'm really happy that people are using it. Sometimes I wish they had researched it better.
Oo nga, I was about to ask, do they know about you? Diba? They
Sometimes when they show me their work
Mm-mm.
and it's like, if it's really bad,
Oo.
I'm just like, you need to stop.
Talaga? May nasabihan ka na ganun?
Yeah.